When You Trap a Tiger, written by Tay Killer. Chapter 22. The cork slipped from the jar with a loud pop, then something, a hissing sound. The starlight in the jar seemed to spill out, a whole Milky Way tipping over the edge, and the tiger moved closer. She closed her eyes, presses her whisker against the rim, and drinks the star. Basements dance with color, deep blue and orange and purple, and for a second, I can almost hear the roar of an ocean. I can almost taste the scent of the sea. As the tiger drinks the glass in my hands, gets lighter and lighter until it feels like air. And when she finished, she stepped back, smacking his lips. She says, I have missed that one. Then she began. Long, long ago, when men walked like tigers, when nights were dark as ink, long before the sun and the moon, and even the stars, there were a girl born of two worlds. She had two sets of skin, and she should shift as she pleased, tiger to human, human to tiger. She loved her magic, and she loved both worlds equally. The problem was, she had to keep it secret. The world around her was divided into humans. Didn't trust tigers, and tigers didn't trust humans. And neither wants a traitor sleeping in their caves. So the girl of two worlds lived two lives. By day, she was human. By night, she was tiger. It's this, I'm afraid, is an exhausted way to live. Tigers are wild, out of control. They speak the truth and swallow the world. They're always wanting more. But humans, girl, she was told, are not meant for wanting. They are meant for helping. They are meant for quiet. And sometimes the tiger girl would mix up her lives. She would feel the wrong thing at the wrong time. Too much feeling as a human. Too much fear as a tiger. It would be much easier to be only one thing. Or even worse, her secrets made her lonely. She had friends and family in both forms, but nobody knew her true heart. What a terrible way to live, she thought. But she lived that way anyway. She carried her secrets locked away inside her until one day her body shifted and changed in a new way. She was going to have a baby born of two worlds, born with the same magic, the same curse. But the tiger girl now, a little mother, knew what she had to do. She wouldn't let her child live a life split in two. So the tiger girl asked her human mother to protect the baby and left to climb the tallest mountain up and up until she reached the sky god. I have never once complained, she told him, but I am doing this for my daughter. I'm asking you to spare her. Take away her magic, turn us both humans, and lock our tiger's side away. The sky god was not pleased. He does not hypothetical grant favors. But she begged and begged, so the sky god said, yes, fine, I'll grant your wish, and I can take away your magic and your baby, but first, your baby must live alone in a cave for 100 days without the sun. Oh, and she can only eat Margaret. The tiger girl was horrified. She wouldn't trap her baby in a cave. Was there another way? Please, please, please. She begged and begged some more. The sky god was annoyed. What a difficult woman, but he figured this whole situation was kind of his fault. He accidentally given her a second skin, so he said, "Yes, fine. There is another way. I will lock your daughter's magic in exchange for your help. If you must know, I'm getting old. I mean, of course I am little smart and strong and handsome, etc. But one day I will need someone to replace me. Come live with us, a sky princess and sky castle, and learn my magic. I, in return, will grant your wish." So the tiger girl agreed, and the sky god, oh so generous, gave her one last day with her daughter. The tiger girl was sad to leave her baby, but she knew her child would be safe. Her daughter would never be lost and lonely in her secret. Before she left, the tiger girl hugged her baby goodbye and cried and cried. And when the last tear fell from the eyes, it turned into a prayer, a final goodbye, a pendant for her daughter to wear right above her heart's bone. "Goodbye," she whispered, "and be safe." Then she had to go. The sky got sent down the road, or a staircase, it depends who you ask, and she climbed up and up into a castle. Living in the Sky Kingdom is expensive, so the tiger girl found a job. The night was very dark, and somebody needed to light it. When the tiger stormed, the night seemed much brighter, as if there is one more star in the sky, but it could be imagined it. The tiger licks her lips, slurping a bit of stardust, her eyes closed as if she's shivering. I can't quite explain the way this story settled in my chest. I know what it's like to carry a tiger's secret, unable to tell my family because it would scare them, and I will feel like the story lit up a piece of me, and piece I thought a piece I thought was hidden. I don't know how I feel about that, but I know how I feel about something else. I hate that the tiger girl left a baby. What if the baby needs her? She could have figured out another way. She didn't have to go. "You're angry," the big cat says softly. "I'm not. I don't. I feel silly because it's just a story. I don't know it shouldn't affect me so much, and I don't know why it's that. Maybe this is what Hominy meant by a mad story." "It's okay," she says. She feels in control. "Why did Hominy want to hide this story?" "My finger finds a pendant around my neck, and I pinch it tight. It's this pearl. What's that about her?" "Was that her story?" "Little one, this is an ancient story. Do not worry about who is the one belongs to it. It belongs to the sky. Now for all of us to see." There's something sad and lost in her voice, something that says there's more to the story. I tried to read her, but when she tilts her head, her eyes fall into shadow in the dark. They're unknowable, like a night without stars. I spin a necklace between the pads of my finger, feeling like there's something I'm missing. "So, what now?" "Will Hominy feel better?" "Eventually," she says. "But not yet. We've only just begun, and there are consequences to tell the truth." I paused. "I thought you said this would help her." "The truth is always painful, especially when it's been hidden so long. They are bound to accept complication." She shrugs, trying to look casual, but her muscles are tense as they tremble beneath her fur. "Anyway, bring me the next jar tomorrow at 2 a.m., and I will tell you another story. Oh, and bring me some rice cakes too. It's all the use you can be if you must meet in this stuffy basement. Wait, I say, what consequences? What if I don't like them? What if I change my mind? I realize now that I've agreed to something I don't understand. She licks her lips again. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You've already released the story. You've heard the beginning. But your harmony can heal until we reach the end. She turns away from me and walks back up the stairs. The steps don't creak beneath her. It's like she's made of ear. It will get worse before it gets better, little lad, she says without looking back. But if you do what I say, it will get better. Trust me.